And go live. All right, we're doing it live. We are doing it live. What is up, everyone? It is your man, John G. It is another wonderful Tuesday. We have FiGPiN battle coming from Viva La Mexico, man. How's it going today?
Very well. How about you?
Very, very well, my friend. It's great seeing you again.
Yeah, you as well. You as well. It's been a little far removed, but man, things have been moving fast paced. We're trying to catch up.
Yeah, seriously, man. It's definitely, I mean, especially like wrapping up, summer plans and all that stuff, and kids are about to start school. So I'm sure everyone's a little hectic right now.
Look, this is when we got the house, we got a house dog with it. This is Zachariah.
Hey, Zachariah, what's up, man?
He's a cute old man. He's a good boy.
Very cool.
He came with the house. Oh, yeah. He's a cute little puffer.
So, guys, I know that we're doing this at a different time, and I know that I've been posting it that tonight is a big night for those Star Wars fans. So, my friends out there, I can think of the biggest person for sure is Darth Pins and his family being ready for this evening with Ahsoka coming out. So I have here a special FiGPiN. Bam! Golden white Ahsoka.
Ooh, dang, that's a good pin right there.
Yep. And Onyx Tides, I completely apologize. I reached out to you about this pin and I totally forgot to follow back up with you. So expect a message from me, Onyx Tides. Cool, man. Yeah, are you excited for Ahsoka? Are you you're a Star Wars fan, Ahsoka fan?
Man, I think I might have mentioned it on one of our other shows that I went back and rewatched The Mandalorian, and that episode where Ahsoka first came up and she was running through and attacking that guard station. Man, what a badass she was. So I'm super excited. I think it's going to be a great show.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it definitely looks fun.
You happen to know what the name of the actress is? Because she does a heck of a good job.
Rosario Dawson?
There you go. Yeah, yep. I'm not a person's name type of thing, so I'm glad you know, because I had no clue.
Yeah, it's Rosario Dawson tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. I was gonna say Western Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time. Ahsoka is coming out tonight, so it looks fun. I know I've seen a couple of trailers. I don't know if you've seen any of the trailers, but Hayden Christensen's voice was used. I don't know if they're actually going to have him be part of the show or not. So I'm hoping he has a role in it somehow. Well, they bring him back into the mix.
That would be awesome if it did.
Yep. Very cool. And Professor FiGPiN, yeah, thank you. Sorry about the change there. I know that on our very first posts, we had put 9:30, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, but then Battle and I spoke about Ahsoka, and we wanted to give everyone an opportunity to not have to miss us, so that they can watch that show this evening. So that's why we're going a little early today.
Well, people to not be able to watch Ahsoka. I mean, come on, that's what we all gonna want to go do, right?
Yep. Very cool. So speaking of the show, right? They go ahead and today, I know I'm pretty sure the first person I seen posted was Professor FiGPiN. He went ahead and had the new Star Wars Ahsoka pins that were seen on Mercari as APs. I don't know, Battle, did you get a chance to go take a look at Mercari?
I didn't look at the actual posting itself. I didn't look at the price or anything, but actually I used
those APs sold for I think less than $50.
What?
Yeah. So whoever got them was super lucky. Very, very cool find. I know FiGPiN DB also had posted it as well. So shout out to them to always making sure that we're aware of stuff that's happening in and around the community.
That is super cool. I wonder who it was that posted them up. And, I do find it funny, though. I don't know if you quite mentioned the drop that FiGPiN did today, But the drop that they did do today wasn't even those ones. So that was interesting.
Yeah, that it was pretty awesome. So you have Ahsoka, which is pin number 1473. You have Marek, which is 1472, and then you have Hera Syndulla, which is 1470. So that leaves 1471 open, which I'm wondering if it's that chopper that was seen on Makari. So yeah. Oh man, I was sound asleep when they went on sale. Darth pins. Yeah, I know, that's pretty crazy, man. It was. I mean, seeing those pins go for that cheap, for being artist proofs, pretty cool. So shout out to whoever has them. I hope that whoever did pick them up is able to at least post the stats to see what what if you were lucky enough to get a first off the line or last chopper out. That'd be pretty cool. If you were that lucky, especially with that cheap of a price, that great steal of a price. What else going on, man?
Man, so I mean, now like Darth pins and all them will probably slap me on the wrist. And I feel kind of like a noob for even asking these types of questions. But so when I saw FiGPiN drop their Star Wars pins today, I don't know who some of those people are. So I was like, well, is this almost like a spoiler? Like, how are these people going to be integrated into the show? I mean, if nothing else, since I don't know, it just sparked my interest. I don't want to see who these people are. But yeah, it was kind of interesting. Like I think maybe Darth or somebody else put in there that I needed to watch season 4 of the Clone Wars or something like that so I could be ready, which of course I didn't have time to do. But yeah, I saw those people. I'm like, well, I don't know who these people are, but I'm excited now.
Yeah. So the one character she's been shown in a lot of the trailers is Hera. So she's going to be Ahsoka's, co-star in the show. It seems like, as far as what it looks like from the the trailers that they posted there. And I'm just looking at the chat. Darth Pins just commented that he got first launch on, which I love people call it, Bacon Man, which is Clip, which is AMC's mascot. So congratulations, Darth Pins. It's pretty awesome, man.
Was that the glitter version or the first round?
Yeah, Darth, which one was it? Was it the non-glitter or the glitter version of it? There's also, I mean, did you pay attention that it was like, I'm pretty sure if I have it correct, it's 1097 is the regular version, and then 1099 was the glitter version.
So there's one in the middle still missing.
There's one in the middle missing there. I wonder what's going to be that one about. Like what what variant they're going to have with it. So it'll be fun to see what they do.
Oh, Bacon Man. I think I missed the first one. I'm pretty positive I ordered the second one, but according to my father-in-law, my bed at the house is stacked, piled high with all of my stuff that's I've been shipping to his house, and he's annoyed of it. But I haven't got. I was able to open my U3. I haven't opened. I did get to open my Flash. That was a super cool pin to see in person. I haven't got to open my Batman yet. I haven't gotten to see Attack on Titan. I know that one dropped off, but I think yesterday, but I didn't make it for that, of course. Man, actually, that's kind of a good leeway right in the next one. Did you get that Attack on Titan box set?
I have not picked it up yet. Did you?
Did you buy it and it's just not shipped, or have you not snagged it yet?
I have not snagged it yet.
I had a little bit of FOMO, and I ended up doing it just because I thought it was such a cool pin, and I was really excited because I saw it when we were in San Diego, and it was dropped at the Alliance Fest. And seeing it in person, man, I didn't actually get to see the pins themselves, but just looking at the box and all of that stuff was super cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. I mean, hey, being at the right place at the right time at Alliance Fest, that was a great picture that you got of that box. Box.
Man, that was a cool find. I still don't think I've actually seen anybody post a picture of the badge itself. Oh wait, I think all usernames did one time, and I saw it, and that was super cool.
Yeah, the box set badge, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That box set badge looks pretty good. And I know some people have. I think I saw some people posting today that they received their box sets, and they started posting, into the unlocker room with their pins.
I royally messed up. One, it's going to be a long time before I unlock that box set. Two, I got my U3 Mickey. I think I was just in a super hurry to try to get back. I didn't notice until like 2 days ago or something that I never put him in the UR. So I still have a locked U3 that I think I even saved the screenshot with the serial number on it. Took the time to do that, but then didn't ever bloody unlock it. So
cool.
I was kind of upset about that.
So and sorry to interrupt you with that, but Professor FiGPiN as well as Queen Nerd. So what's up to both of you guys? They're sharing that FiGPiN Gallery on IG actually posted a very cool video of close-ups of all of the Attack on Titan box set pins. So make sure you're checking out FiGPiN Gallery on Instagram.
Let's go take a little peek see.
While you're doing that, I have some other cool things just to get ready for this evening. So this is one of the other. Man. I'm very specific with what I collect. So I was collecting all of the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian figures, and then where did I put the other one? This is again another very specific to my pop collection. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah, that badge is neat.
Yeah, that badge is definitely awesome. So now the one thing and I didn't take a look too far to see, is it just the 5 pins or does it also come with a logo?
Maybe this video will tell us. I vaguely want to say I've heard somebody mention it comes with the logo also, which is like blood splatter, but I could be wrong. I probably got them all mixed up.
Yeah, those pins are definitely cool, man. I'm liking how he did that video. So yeah, check out FiGPiN Gallery, guys. And again, just to get excited about this evening.
Ooh, that's a cool pop. I like it.
Again, I'm very specific with what I collect for pop, and this was just because it was a Star Wars Mandalorian pin as well. So, man,
that actually is cool. I love the box art on the side of those. I have picked up a few thanks to J-Roo Toys. Oh yeah, look, bam, right there.
Yes, I remember seeing that now. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, that looks great, man.
Yeah, that's very cool. So that is neat. Thanks, Drew, for posting that. Yeah, so the characters, the badge, and the logo, which is super cool.
Yes, definitely very, very awesome.
I almost wonder if I ever did get Ahsoka from Black Label series. I think I was looking for. I don't know if I ever found her. I know I have picked up a couple Dins and Grogu's, but man, like I just really love the art on both of those boxes. So I, of course, other than FiGPiNs and a few things, I'm an inbox collector, and those ones went up on the shelf. I'll stand sideways where they complete that whole picture. Super cool.
Yeah, so just so you can know what Battle is talking about, let me clear the screen.
Yeah, so like once you buy them all and put them in order, they actually.
So Ahsoka's number 19. So if you have 18 and 20, they'll go ahead and part of that picture will go ahead and be continued.
That's cool. I actually didn't realize that they were listed numbered like that.
Yep, they all have numbers.
Hell yeah.
Chases.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Tell me. I want to know.
So I've only received one of I only was eligible for one of the Power Ranger chases. which I did receive. I have yet to go ahead and put it into the app yet, which silly me for having it for a week and not doing that yet.
You sound like me.
Yeah, but we have one of the very first times that they actually have a different pin as a chase with Fat Gum. So there was that announcement last week where they had the MHA pins, and then you have Fat Gum as in his large form, and then the chase version is Fat Gum in his skinny form. So I'm excited because I'm hoping that FiGPiN continues to do stuff like this. I think I mentioned this before, that it would have been great where you had Mighty Thor, when Love and Thunder came out, having the chase with it being Jane in her human form, or vice versa, right? Whichever way that you would have done it. So there's some cool things that they can do with it. They also had 3 retailer exclusive pins that have yet to still go ahead and be announced where they're coming. At least I haven't heard anything yet. And I was checking earlier today. I had not seen any news about who the retailers are that are going to have those exclusives for that MHA. So excited to see where those are going to wind up.
I know you talked about it, I believe, on last show, your solo show on IG, which, by the way, I really, really enjoyed that. So thank you for doing that. That was super cool.
It was fun, but it wasn't the same without you, man.
Man, I know doing the solo stuff's always a little bit different, but it was neat to kind of go back on and see it. I really think we're onto something if we can maybe do it on live and somehow stream it to YouTube or like download the live and put it on there. But I digress. Anyway, long story short was I remember looking at, I think it was actually one of our chats. I think Punks Andy or somebody was like, Fat Gum. And I was like, look, man, I'm always late to the party now, like looking it up. And I looked at it and I wasn't exactly sure what to expect, but seeing that chase Fat Gum, man, they really blew it out of the park with that one. I love that it's not, of course, Fat Gum looks completely different in his secondary form, but man, they did really good. I'd love to see that was a different one. I think it's going to be an epic pin to hunt down. So definitely good luck at everybody who's wanting that pin, because it's going to be cool.
Yep. So I have a question for you. Outside of the most recent chases where you get the common version and then you get like the gold trim chase variant of it, excuse me, what is your favorite chase so far?
Man, it kind of hit me.
There's a few that have happened. And it was funny because I had not thought about it, but someone pointed out that Patrick Starr actually really would have been the first chase that was a different. Now, granted, I think it's pretty much the same mold. They just had him drooling versus not drooling on one.
And yeah, he looks a little different because, yeah. I think one, he's like raising his hands. The other one, he's all drunk looking.
He's raising his hands on one?
I'm pretty sure the common version, he's like, yeah, or whatever he's doing. On the other one, he just,
might be right.
He looks all
thinking that was Squidward. Or Squidward have his arms crossed? I think Squidward might be standing like this, right? Like Grumpy. Yep.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. He was standing there with his arms crossed. And that, I'm glad you said that, because that takes me back to when I kind of very first started collecting FiGPiN, and we were I think we were in Florida. Maybe, yeah, we were in Florida. Casey was asleep after we left Disney World. And I saw a big old Target, and I go pulling in because she was sleeping. She couldn't tell me no. I go pulling in, and I pull Chase Patrick, and I pull Chase Jubilee, and got first unlocks on them. And they were a lot bigger or something like that, but I was super stoked.
Yep. Well, that's what they were doing, things a little bit different back then, right? So, yeah, Dark Water, correct. Onward Dad chase. But again, is that really a chase?
Chopped him off.
Just chopped. So it's like they cut half the mold off, right? So is that a really true chase there?
Clean Nerd did say Patrick's arms were up, so yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yep.
So I don't know what else.
You have Patrick. You obviously have Onward, right? You have the dad, the legless or the legged dad. You have Chase, the Chase launch figure. So now again, that's not really a true, like, you know, how they've done with Fat Gum, but she is a chase. There's the colored hair version, and then she has the blonde hair version, which is, I think, believe 554 and 555, which was from the Dragon Ball series. You have the Patrick. Chat, help us out. Is there any other chases that I'm not thinking of?
I drove to a ton of targets looking for that chase launch, boy.
Well, I mean,
and honestly, I don't know if I ever found her in the wild.
Like you said, there's Jubilee Chase, right? There's also the Storm Chase, right? She was a
yeah.
I mean, you have those chases with Pins on Fire exclusives, right? So you have the Gohan and the Gohan Glitter. You have the Hello Kitty, the orange slice ones that were
and glittered. Cool.
Yep. Trying to think, the Teenage Mutant Black and White chases too. Yeah, but those were all like redeemable chases. I'm talking about where it was like you didn't have to redeem anything. It was like part of their you know, like you had like the 1 in 6 chance or whatever.
So I guess to kind of loop back to answer your question, I will have to say my favorite chase then, and in the aspect of not a redeemable, I would have to say it was probably Patrick Star, because I found him first unlock. He was actually one of my best pins to battle, but in the first few days of the new battles, and I was trying to learn how to do it, I accidentally hit you know, double points, or what is it called, where you double down and try to win with double the points, and it uses like boosts.
Yep.
And it took me down to 95 points on it, and so now my Patrick isn't as powerful as it was because I lost those points, and I don't know if I'll ever get him back, which sucks because he was my strongest battle pin, but it is what it is.
Where was this? Fagashi is saying that Storm wasn't a chase. Was it just an exclusive? I can't remember. So
yeah, I think you're right. I think it was just a order exclusive.
Yeah, you're right, because it was just 1,000. I think it was 1,000 exclusive for that Storm.
V Harris, it's not the reflection of the ocean, it's just a reflection of a giant lake.
It is a beautiful view, man. Beautiful view.
Man, hey, you know what? I wanted to do a quick little shout out.
You're right.
I wanted to do a quick little shout out. I don't know if they're still here watching. If they are, awesome. I saw Wazaverse in the house, and you know, shout out to them jumping on. I have been having a heck of a good time with Wazaverse. They did a 24-hour live stream for a card game called HRO. And I mean, these guys went hard, 24 hours, ripping packs nonstop. They were super, super cool to watch. And he does a lot of neat stuff for the community. I want to say, you know, I could probably learn a couple tips and tricks from him. He gives back a lot and tries to help newcomers out. So if he's still in here, definitely shout out to Wazaverse.
You just tag them.
Definitely, yeah, follow them.
Yep.
Perfect. Yeah, they're really cool. I actually met them in San Diego Comic-Con. We kind of just, it was so chaotic, right? We were doing this and that, but we you know, he was like, hey, you know, we have this podcast on YouTube and this and that. I'm like, really? We're doing one too for FiGPiN? And that was like kind of the media, like, we're doing the same thing, right? You know, it's kind of cool. Nice. But man, they have a good setup. He's actually kind of doing the same thing that we've talked about for so long, is investing in better equipment and, you know, trying to upgrade and graduate to the next step. But man, they do some really cool stuff. That community is super fun as well. So I'm looking forward to spending.
I think you know a thing or two about those guys, right?
What's that?
I think you know a thing or two about those HRO cards, right?
Unfortunately, in a hurry, since San Diego Comic-Con, bloody hell.
I wanted to give speaking of shout outs, I wanted to go ahead and thank Pops and Pins. I was able to go ahead and get the 3 Disney 100 Mickey, Minnie, and Woody pins. So very cool. Thank you so much to Pops and Pins. You know, when I first looked at them, and I think when they were first announced, I wasn't too happy with maybe just the digital graphics of it. but having them in hand, I mean, they look pretty cool. I'll leave it. I'll give it to them. They definitely look pretty cool. My least favorite is going to be Woody. I just, for whatever reason, I just don't like the look of him that much. But Mickey and Minnie definitely have a pretty cool look to them. So yeah, if you haven't got these, they're available at several retailers. So make sure you're checking them out.
I hadn't ordered them and I didn't see them until we were at San Diego and they had put them up in the case, and they have a very good presence. They look great.
Yep. We did also have an announcement last week, if I remember correctly, it was the week before, Alliance Fest 2 happening, New York City Comic-Con, man. So are you coming to NYCC? I know that it was up in the air for you.
Man, I don't know. I'm still waiting for the invite. I sure hope so. I try not to ever bug or go out of my way to beg for anything, but they keep asking, like, just on the roundabout, like, well, hey, are you coming? And I keep saying, well, I don't know, I haven't been invited, but if you invite me, I will be there. Some of it, I think one of the guys that asked me, well, are you okay sharing a room with John? And I was just like, I don't know if he's okay with sharing a room with me. But
hey, I heard you snore badly, so I don't want to share a room with you, man.
Dude, I know I probably wouldn't either, but and I know you don't. I can, and I don't want you to just say yes to appease me, because that's not what I'm about, and you know this. But like, part of me feels bad because like I don't want to approach on you, and like I want that to be your first time, and like
nope,
I don't want to
come.
You know what I mean?
Share the room.
Like, I don't want to. I don't want to. I want it to be an experience for you, and not like oh, I've already done this like different kind of thing. And
dude, I'm all about you. We're great friends, man. I'd love to have you there so that we can
for sure
do it together in person.
Heck yeah. We always have way too much fun when we're together. That's for darn sure.
So yeah, I mean, Alliance Fest 2 is happening. They have another box set coming with 3 pins. Another 3 pins that are lot size 500, I believe, and then 1 pin that's a lot size of 300, and then they'll have a mystery AP in that box set as well. So it's definitely going to go ahead and be a pretty cool box set yet again. I have been told that it is different pins, so people that are concerned about it, I have no idea what the pins are, but the rumor that I heard was that they are different pins. So this is not coming from anyone official. I'm just hearing that it is different pins from the first Alliance Fest.
Even though I don't know if I am going to New York or not yet, I went ahead and bought my tickets. And I hope I get to go, because I was like, I don't even care if I don't go. I'm buying these things just in case. So like, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Yep.
I had a heck of a good time at the first one. They busted their butt, put on a heck of a good entertainment time. The pins themselves were amazing. I love the box. Man, I another thing that I haven't unlocked, still sitting in my suitcase at the house, but man, super cool.
Sorry, I like swallowed a fly down here or something. I don't know what's going on. I saw you doing the sign to Casey for I need bug spray. It looked like the
Yep. I need some off there coming out. The rain's been out, and then it's actually kind of slowed down with the breeze, and so without the breeze, all the bugs come out, and I'm kind of getting eaten up on the ankles.
So again, I went ahead. There are some people asking questions about it. I have not heard anything official from the 3 retailers. I am just saying that the rumor that I heard was that they are different pins than what was at the first Alliance Fest. So I have no clue if it's variants of pins that they pins that they already have, or if it's brand new pins. I'm not positive. Again, that was being told to me by someone, by a couple people in the community that were not the 3 retailers. So it was not official information, but again, from what I'm understanding, is they are different pins
Cool.
that are coming for that box set. So
That would be really neat. I mean, we definitely love to see the different variants, but man, I'm a sucker for the glitter pins. Like, yeah, I mean, sometimes I'd rather just wait and only get the glitter pins, but I mean, I think they both hold a pretty special place. Sometimes you just have to like the original Jafar, right? Like, such a cool looking pin. You have to stick to the classic, how it was you saw in the movies. But man, that San Diego Comic-Con exclusive glitter Jafar, ooh, he's a darn good looking pin.
yeah,
So, I don't know. I'm excited for them both. I think either way, if it's a new variant, I love that. I love the swapping of it. Even if it's a different one, man, I'll be okay with just the glitter or some kind of color variant.
yep. Um,
Hey, Darth Pins, yes, come snag me. Let's go. I'll be there. Chainsaw Man from
yeah, that I know that they had I forgot who it was that had it on their lanyard. Was it Jason or someone from the FiGPiN team that had a Chainsaw Man at SDCC, or was it Anime Expo? I can't remember, but I know that
I think it was
Chainsaw
San
Man,
Diego.
I know that it was someone had it on their lanyard and it was leaked there. So excited to see that lineup for sure. It's a pretty cool anime.
Well, I mean, I think we're going. Did they? I feel like I've seen a mini. Wasn't it Pops and Pins that put up for pre-sale the Chainsaw Mystery Minis? Or did I dream that?
I know Pops and Pins had pre-sales. I know that Bump and Bite had pre-sales. I'm trying to think. I know there was a few retailers that had pre-orders for the mystery minis. I'm not sure if I know Entertainment Earth. I think Entertainment Earth was one of the first ones that put it up the pre-orders for those.
Nice.
I
missed those. Well, Bump and Bites, if you're watching, we need to get you on here because I've been hearing about your show. And I mean, I know it's my fault. I've been a little bit removed, but like I don't always remember how to find you, or I don't have my notifications on yet. So let's get you on. Let's get the word out. Let's get everybody hit that follow and notification, and we'll start joining them shows. I think I was going to send you something, or maybe I did. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look.
You sent me. Are you talking about
Bump and Bites? Yeah, I could have sworn I put him a little just like care package together. And I was going to send it to him, but it may have.
Oh, from Bump and okay, to Bump and Bite.
Yeah, to Bump and Bite. Yeah, I was going to just send him like a little, swag bag of just stuff that he could either keep or put up for show or whatever. But as giveaways or whatnot. But I'll have to go back and look at my bag of goodies to see if I got it all out.
Yep. FiGPiN Chunin went ahead and just shared also who just reminded me, GameStop had their managers conference in Las Vegas, and there was FiGPiN presence there. They did have a banner with a bunch of different licenses on it. I'm pretty sure the person that captured that was FiGPiN DB that was able to share that. So again, shout out to FiGPiN DB. But there was definitely some very cool new licenses and obviously existing licenses that have new pins coming out. So it's going to be a pretty cool rest of the year as well as into 2024. You okay?
Yeah, the old man. Oh, is that Salvador? The old man got excited and walked up to the gate, which he doesn't get too excited sometimes. So when the old man gets excited, you got to pay attention,
For real. So then the other thing is not just the Attack on Titans box set. And if you haven't already checked it out, FiGPiN_L on IG, you have to go check out her video. She just got the new Attack on Titan crossover Hello Kitty pins from FiGPiN.
Ooh, that's right. I forgot about those. Those are cool.
Those definitely look awesome. So those seem like they're going to be a pretty cool addition to the Attack on Titan collectors out there, as well as if you're a Hello Kitty, collector.
Oh, L, she would be all excited about those. But yeah, you know what? I saw those. I remember when they launched or dropped, and then I saw them on their website. And I'm sure they look really, really neat.
Yep. I don't know if you had a chance to join. I know that you were traveling from, with work and all that stuff, but yesterday Pops and Pins was able to do a mystery mini whatnot
Rip,
show.
huh?
Yeah. So there was some people pulled some pretty cool stuff. I think there was two supers that were pulled yesterday, no hypers pulled.
Dang.
Yeah, so it was a pretty fun show. But it made me. The reason I'm bringing that up is, have you seen that Whatnot or heard that Whatnot is changing their policy on, like redemption games, and if you go ahead and like bounty games and stuff like that, so that as of next Monday, they are not allowing that on Whatnot any longer. So I know that Chris and Bump and Bite, Mike from Bump and Bite and all those, and Tag 'em, Mills Fam Collectibles, who does great Pokemon content, Midwest TCG Co, another great YouTuber, another great Whatnot streamer with Pokemon as well. I mean, Midwest TCG has Lorcana, I mean everything, right? So there's a lot of cool stuff that is out there, but it's definitely going to change, the makeup of what Whatnot looks like. So we'll see what happens.
Womp. Man, it'll be interesting. People adjust. They come up with really good ideas. It sounds like Pins is already on their way to adjusting accordingly. But man, it always sucks when they come in and they start doing some weird stuff like that, because it obviously was a tried and true fun thing that people were doing and people tuned in consistently. So why they put a qualm on that, I don't know. They must have been running into some kind of.
Well, I mean,
issues.
there was two streamers that went ahead and there was an Umbreon, an Umbreon that was pulled. It's I know a few hundred, if not a few $1,000 card. Went ahead and had it on screen, like did like one of those like, oh, I see something back there, and pulled it off enough that you knew that it was that card. Put it off camera, and then when they bring it back, like when they bring the deck back and they're flipping through the cards, it's like a Leafeon card, but it's like it went from like a blue background to like a green background. So it's like, all right, like everyone knew you went ahead and
swapped it out,
swapped the card. And then there was another streamer that was also not giving bounties on Whatnot. So they were some of the videos I seen, you see someone going with their hands putting they have the pack on the table, and then as they're going and putting grabbing that pack, they do like a sleight of hand thing where a pack falls out of their sleeve, and they pick that one up, and then they toss the other one to the side because they knew that they knew that the pack they had nothing in it. So yeah, it was
the old switcheroo, as old Darkwater says.
What this, the squeaky wheel always gets the grease type of thing, right? So they had it for
the few always ruin it for the all. Man, that sucks. Hi, caramba.
Yeah, so I mean, but hey, I'm sure that Mike and Chris and Midwest, Mills Fam, that they'll go ahead and adjust, and they'll still have great shows and great content out of those shows for sure. So good luck to everyone. Not just to those four, but to everyone else that's on Whatnot. Good luck to you guys. So
man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, have you pulled any other mystery minis? Have you found any?
Man, I have not been able to. I went and hit a couple GameStops right before my day is off of buying a couple HRO cards. They hadn't restocked Sonic, which was the ones I was really hunting for. They didn't even have any more Spy Fam, anything like that. So the last ones we did live on IG were the last ones I was able to find.
Yeah, I mean, my GameStops have not restocked at all. I actually don't even know if that buy one get one free thing is even still going on. I'm not sure if that was just like last week's promotion or if it was just a day, like 1 day promotion type of thing. But that was definitely a cool find. So if you're able to get any of those mystery minis, or even the FiGPiNs were included, so if you wanted to stock up on FiGPiNs, it was a great opportunity to do that at GameStop. So
heck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm excited for the new licenses that are coming out. I think that we talked about this, off air, but I'm a little I'm like super excited about Yu-Gi-Oh having mystery minis to it, but I'm a little disappointed that the two rares, the two super rares, and the hyper were not the arms, legs, and head of Exodia.
Oh, that would be kind of neat. Throw them all together and they.
Yep. I think that would have been
kind of fun.
Great thing to go ahead and fun thing to have, and then you have your four, your four commons being obviously Yami, Kaiba, maybe one of the cards, right? Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, whoever it would have been. But yeah, I mean it's definitely fun. It's still a great lineup. I just thought that it would have been cool to have finally them do something where you had that search just as if you were back in the day when you were trying to find it when the packs were coming out, they had those cards in there. So
yeah, that would be so fun.
Did you ever collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
I didn't.
I remember I only ever pulled one. Well, I think it was a leg, if I remember correctly. I was only ever able to pull one from the packs when I was a kid, a teenager.
Yeah, for some reason those weren't on my bucket list. I used to watch it, and my good buddy Richard Pfeiffer used to yell Yu-Gi-Oh all the time at lunch, but never bought any of the cards. Funny enough.
Yep. Man,
yeah, Fugashi, if you go to your GameStops and they got some Sonics, let us know. We'll do some live rips.
Yeah, seriously, Fugashi, we'd love to have you on. We love going ahead and doing live rips as well. It's always fun seeing what people get.
As long as you don't do the sleight of hand on me, we'll talk about it.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll switch.
Ooh, Darkwater. I ran an Exodia deck back in the day.
Ooh, that's fire right there.
Yep.
Man, I still need to figure out where to watch the rest of them. I watched the first couple seasons on Netflix or wherever they were, but I think there was like 4 or 5 more seasons that weren't loaded that I need to still find.
Of Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yep.
Like the original Yu-Gi-Oh series?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I rewatched them all not too terribly long ago. And it was all the way, I think it was like 1 or 2 seasons, maybe even more, but it was basically where he beat Seto Kaiba to win that first tournament. And then that's kind of where that season on Netflix or wherever stopped,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, guys, we are at, let's see, the 17-minute mark before Ahsoka starts. I
gotta go get your popcorn, get your soda.
Yeah, I gotta go get ready still. I'm excited to go ahead and do this. I still got to pick up my son for marching band. So it's gonna be fun. I think we covered everything. I'm pretty sure we're up to date with all of the news, any of the releases that came out. We talked about Alliance Fest. Pretty sure we covered everything, man. Is there anything that you can think of that we didn't cover? The box sets.
Yeah, maybe if we did, we'll write it down. We'll cover it next show. But I think Star Wars coming up is a good way to kill it and move on to the next. But yeah, if we forgot something, remind us, and we'll cover it next show. We'll have a little bit more time. But no, I think for the most part we really did. We covered it all.
Awesome. All right, bro. Well, it was great seeing you. Have a great time in Mexico, guys. We will catch you next time on what
the FiGPiN.
I'll leave it down to you, and you'll be surprised about what I'm going to go ahead and do when you start doing this. You ready?
In 3, 2, 1.
Boost awesome,
Battle
guys.
Awesome.
Have a great day,
I should have started at like 99. I should have thrown it up.
Yeah, right. I would have messed up the whole thing, man. Have a great night, everyone.
Yeah.